The Quack Quiz, proudly brought to you by Discam, pharmacists who care.
It's summertime. That means sunny skies, slip-slops and lazy afternoons, but it also means your risk of sunburn increases. Every single nasty sunburn increases your risk of skin cancer. So the question we're asking today is, how much do you know about one of the most common cancers in South Africa? Now, we've seen Kerry McGregor with a golden tan, and a cricketing hubby, Neil Mackenzie, has been exposed to more sun than most men his age. So I'm hoping, Kerry, that you know all there is to know about skin cancer. Welcome to the show.
I'm going to try my best.
I'm sure you are. But like, Kerry, you've described yourself as a mom first, and then the Kerry on the billboards and the magazines that we've come to know you as kind of secondary. But you're still pursuing both careers. I mean, how do you get the balance right?
Yes, it is all about balance, actually, Michael. You know, it's not easy, as you know, you've got kids yourself, trying to balance both career and stuff like that. But yeah, I try my best to just do what I can, get out there, but try and be present for the kids and for our family, and you know, and actually so far so good, it's working.
And Luke and Riley? Great.
Beautiful, so beautiful, getting so big, almost 6 and almost 4, and starting big school next year. Mom's a bit emotional about that, but yeah, getting big, they're lovely, thank you.
As moms do. You had a great quote a little while ago. Someone asked you if you could write a letter to yourself in some years' time, what would you say? And tell me what you said.
I said, dear Kerry, listen to your mother! Exclamation mark.
Well, here's hoping Riley does exactly the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Kerry, you're going to test you on some skin cancer, and I'm hoping you guys have done the Quack Quiz. You can actually do it right now and sort of try and follow with us and try and beat Kerry's score. If you do that, I'd be very impressed. But Kerry, here goes. Question 1. The most dangerous form of skin cancer is what? Melanoma or basal cell carcinoma?
Melanoma.
Yes, and why the look?
Because I thought actually at one point that basal cell was a version of melanoma, but I might be slightly incorrect.
I'm dealing with an expert here.
I don't know.
It's definitely melanoma. It's the most aggressive, but the big thing is if you catch it early, it's almost completely curable, which is great. So early detection. When would be the best time for an overall skin check with a dermatologist? End of summer or end of winter?
My logic is saying the end of winter. Okay. I suppose because your skin hasn't been exposed to sun, and they can maybe see a little more. You
have less of a tan and more of that kind of pale skin, so they can spot the moles.
Correct, they can kind of, yes.
Okay,
that would be
very good, 100% so far.
Yes.
Having heard, which of these increases your risk of melanoma? Breast cancer or prostate cancer? You know that you're not in line for prostate cancer.
I'm hoping not. Sure. Is there one right answer?
There is one right answer. Yeah.
Well, then I'm probably going to go with breast cancer.
Yeah, you're so right. In fact, double the risk. Those with breast cancer at double the risk for melanoma, and the other way around.
Okay, I don't know why though.
No. Well, you're probably looking at me as though I should tell you. You know, I think it has something to do with estrogen. But let's carry on. Yeah.
Yes. Next question.
SPF. The SPF in sunblock refers to what? How many UV rays will be blocked, or the length of time that UV rays will
Oh, that's the length of time.
Oh, you seem to know that very well. Eh?
Yes.
Okay, clearly. Your mom taught you well. Listen to your mom. You did listen to your mom. Now, Kerry's right. Now, the length of time that UV rays will be blocked is what SPF is. For example, if you burn after 10 minutes of sun exposure, an SPF of 15 will allow you to be in the sun for 15 times longer. That doesn't make much grammatical sense, but yeah, you get the idea. So in this case, 150 minutes without burning. But before you grab your calculator and head off to the beach, you should know that this equation is not always accurate. People often use far less sunscreen than the amount used in testing. So in the real world, the average sun worshipper uses half the amount of sunscreen used in the laboratory, which could result in a sunburn in half the time. So talk to your pharmacist about which SPF is best for you. So far, Kerry, 100%. I'm very, very impressed. Question 5. In women, where is the most common melanoma site? Upper back and neck or the legs?
I would logically think the legs, just I suppose based on the fact that we would wear things that aren't, you know...
Don't cover up.
Yes, as much as men would. So yes, I'd say legs.
You sure?
Yes, final answer.
You're absolutely right, Kerry. You know, so far you've got nothing wrong.
Good.
Which of these are better sun clothing choices? A white cotton tee, and this is obviously for sun protection, a white cotton tee or a navy polo shirt?
Well, dark absorbs heat, doesn't it? But then again, a white cotton shirt might be maybe slightly thinner, allowing...
You are thinking out loud, you realize that?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's fine. I've got pressure for a final answer, please.
Yes, I will go with a dark shirt.
You're absolutely right. Yep, a white tee doesn't offer a lot of protection from the sun, especially if it's wet. In fact, I got to strike that image out of my mind. Wow, okay, moving right on. Okay. There we go. Next question quickly as he sort of shakes with these, 6 out of 6, amazing. True or false, the only time it's okay to get a little sunburned is watching the Proteas win a one-day game.
I'm going to go with false on that one, Michael.
That's true. People think it's okay to get a sunburn now and then, but studies show that even occasional exposure to sunlight increases your risk of melanoma. So again, talk to your pharmacist about getting a decent SPF. We get daily vitamin D from sunshine, but which of these foods is also a good source? Egg yolk or bacon? Vitamin D.
I'm going to go with the healthier option here, I suppose, and say egg yolk versus bacon.
No, you're absolutely right.
Oh, okay.
In fact, all you need, and this is interesting, Kerry, only 5 to 8 minutes a day of unprotected sun exposure during summer is enough to get all the vitamin D you need.
5 to 8 minutes?
5 to 8 minutes is all you need. Question 9. Which of these is the safest kind of tan? A base tan or a tan in a can?
Now, base tan, is that... Actually, that's exposure to UV.
So
okay, so then I'm going to say tan in a can, because that's the spray version, right?
So glad you did, yep.
They both don't look very good, I don't think, at the end of the day.
Yeah, mate.
But yeah, tan in a can.
You're so right. A base tan gives you very little sun protection. So right again. Final question. If you get this right, it's 100% and you get the car. True or false, you can get skin cancer only on areas exposed to the sun.
I can't imagine that's true. So I'd say false, yeah.
100% correct. Kerry McGregor, looks and brains and all that sort of stuff, and a mom. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you
for playing.
A little bit of logic
there, as well, isn't there?
Thanks for doing so well. That's amazing.
Thank you for having me.
If you did the quack quiz and you didn't score 10 out of 10, then shame on you. I mean, if you did, then you're just like Kerry McGregor and you got some serious bragging rights. If you didn't, I'd say go find some shade and brush up on your skin cancer knowledge, or just text one of our doctors right now on your phone and ask them. It won't cost you a cent, and it could add years to your life. Kerry, once again, well done. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me. It's awesome. Thanks, Michael.
Love to Luke and Riley.
I will. Thank you.
And to Neil.
The Quack Quiz, proudly brought to you by Discam, pharmacists who care.